Alright, what's going on, guys? You may remember like 2 months ago, I made a video about this complete weirdo who was trying to justify how pedophilia wasn't wrong. Like, he brought up statistics and data and all sorts of stuff. It was really weird.
My three main reasons why pedophilia is not wrong, in my opinion. Number one reason. Children can feel sexual feelings. They do have curiosity, sexual curiosity, where they're curious about genitals and adult genitals. And yeah, they like adult genitals. Really all I gotta say.
Well, that video got about 200,000 views, so pretty solid, and in the video, I actually said maybe someone who watches this video will actually be able to identify this guy and can show the video to the police or do something about it, right? Because this dude is definitely a freak. This is not some exaggeration. If you saw the video, I mean, I just played a little clip right there of some of the stuff he was saying. I genuinely felt that children around this guy's area are not safe. Like, this dude was really out there lurking. So now, fast forward 2 months, I have a bit of an update on the situation because it seems that that's exactly what happened, and I have pretty solid proof of it as well. Somebody actually recognized this guy in real life, and they have reported it to the police. Now, I'm gonna censor out some of the personal information for privacy reasons, but let's go ahead and get into it. So, I was talking to the guy in DMs. I actually know this person, so I was talking to him in DMs, and I'm just gonna kind of show you the conversation of what happened. This right here is the first message that he sent me. We had kind of talked about this like a while ago, but this is kind of like an update, I guess you could say. So he says, so that video about Eugene thinking being a pedophile is okay turned out to be this kid in my class. A few of my friends found out and they actually reported him to the principal and the cop at my school. I myself think he's a little slow because no way you can be normal and find kids attractive. Now at this point, of course, I'm a little skeptical because, I mean, what are the chances that this dude actually knows this guy and is actually in his class and shit? Like, it's got to be a pretty big coincidence. But he sent me a picture of the guy in his class. You can see it's like a little incognito low-key pic of the dude, and that is 100% the same dude. Here is a side-by-side from the original video of what he looks like, and now this picture. I mean, maybe he got like a little haircut, it looks like, but I'm 99.99% positive that is the same dude right there. So that kind of confirms that the story is legit, but it gets even deeper from here. So this right here is the email that, I'm not sure, I don't think he sent this, that his friend sent to the principal of the school. Now, I'm gonna replace the dude's real name with Eugene because they say his real name in here multiple times, so just for privacy reasons or whatever, I'm gonna replace it with Eugene because, you know, it only makes sense. So let's go ahead and read the email. Videos containing inappropriate and questionable opinions have been found on Junior Eugene on the internet. The concerning content has been around for 2 years, it seems, on YouTube, with his own personal channel by the name of OmniPolitics16. All this on the topic of pedophilia and how he supports and admits to being one, specified at the ages 3 through 12 by himself. Although no evidence of him physically touching a child has surfaced so far, his support for pedophilia is enough to be a serious threat. Eugene openly admits to being attracted to young children and supports his opinions with statistics and claims that they are very wrong and unjustified. One being that children are sexual beings just like everyone else and therefore should be allowed to have intercourse with adults. All this can be found on his YouTube channel along with many other YouTubers' negative responses on what he has to say. In addition to the videos, Eugene has talked about this slightly in person, sharing information about his channel on YouTube and how pedophilia is okay, mentioning that he writes all this down on a spiral notebook he takes to school and writes on during lunch. A plea to stop and search or question Eugene has been requested by a group of peers who want him stopped. No exposure to others will be promised for his safety. Link to Eugene's channel. It has the link. Some videos reviewing Eugene's content. I believe one of those links to my video. So yeah, that was the email from the student to the principal of the school. And actually, the principal replied to that email, and he replied with this right here. Hello. I most definitely hear your concerns. Please come and see me so I can pass on all cleared and non-confidential information to you. Our meeting will be confidential as well. And then it has like the principal's signature or whatever, dean of students and like the school and stuff. I centered that all out. And then after that, I got another update on the situation, so I'm going to read you the final DM about it. So it says, update boss, we had a meeting with the dean and he told me the cops and authorities have been aware of this and already knew he was a sicko, lol, so yeah, they've been investigating him. So real quick, let's just do a recap on what exactly happened here, alright? I found a video on YouTube of this fucking weirdo pedophile guy, right? 200,000 people viewed that video, and out of those people, someone actually did recognize this guy in real life, and they reported him to the police and to the principal and whoever, and the police are actually investigating him. Like, just think about that for a second, man. That is so crazy. This might be... No, this is probably the second craziest Eugene circumstance that we've had on the channel. We had the other one, I don't know if you guys saw the video, but there was a news article where some kids literally tried to shoot up a school, and when the cops questioned them, they said some shit about Eugene being a code word. I don't know if you guys watched that video, but it was like a month or two ago, but these fools literally had guns in their home and stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure they were legitimately going to shoot up the school, and they were using Eugene as a code word, and I was just mind blown when I saw that. So I think that's still number one, but this right here gotta be number two. Like, I can't believe that someone actually found this guy and reported him to the police. Like, that's fucking crazy, man. I guess you could say that we kind of actually may have saved a child from being molested by this freak, you know what I mean? Like, we're heroes out here. I'm a goddamn hero. I need a medal or something, you know what I mean? Like, I need some recognition out here. No, not really, I don't care, but I just think it's pretty cool, right? Like, just through making a YouTube video, we have the influence to actually... Well, I don't want to say, you know, make a difference in the world. Like, let's not exaggerate what happened here. It ain't that serious, but together, through YouTube, we were actually able to make an impact on something that could have actually been a very serious situation. So I gotta say, that's pretty cool, man. You know, like, it feels kind of cool to just think about that for a second. Not to say that this dude was actually gonna go out and kidnap some kid and molest him or whatever. I don't know. I'm just saying, you know what? I'll link the original video in the description. I'll also link that video about the kids who were using the Eugene code word in the description if you missed that one, because that one is crazy as well. But if you watched that original video and you saw the stuff this dude was saying, it's not an exaggeration. I seriously feel like this dude was a threat to children, you know? Otherwise, it wouldn't be that big of a deal, like if he was trying to be funny or something. But this dude was like bringing up websites with statistics of stuff and all sorts of stuff. Like, I really feel he genuinely believed he was right in thinking that way. It was really weird, man. So yeah, anyways, I guess that's pretty much it for the video. Thank you guys all for watching. Just wanted to share this with you. I thought it was pretty interesting. I still can't believe he really took the incognito pic, yo. You gotta watch out when y'all are doing that. You know how many times I've been tweeted like a picture of a Eugene or whatever? People always do that. They're at school, they'll like take a picture of a Eugene. They're like, look, Eugene at my school. Y'all gotta be careful out there, alright? For real, because some of those kids might actually be a Eugene, and you know, you don't want to get on their bad side. Low-key, just, you know, maybe not take the picture, or at least you better make sure they don't see you take the picture. That's all I'm saying, because it might actually end up badly for you. So anyways, thank you guys all for watching. Be sure to leave a like rating if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're not already. Follow me on Twitter. Links in the description down below. Other than that, have a good day and peace out.
You got a secret, like you victorious. I'm back on a Tuesday and fucking feel feels glorious. I'm on the backbeat, sipping in the backseat, listening to NSYNC. No, not Backstreet. Yes, I can get it on my mind, my own mind, while I'm waving out the window like bye, bye, bye.